a whole lot of yumminess in the kitchen, and I guess ladies would say a whole lot of yumminess in our freshly squeezed segment today, which profiles sexy new kids on the block in the entertainment industry. And this week, we get up and close with Vilje Maritz, who plays Ben King, the wet behind the ears son of Casino Mogul Davig King on High Rollers.
Now, at 19 years old, Ben King has already married his boss and discovered that his uncle Paul is in fact his real father. How does Vilje cope with a role that packs the punches, you ask? Well, let's take a look.
Yes, a cheap date. 2 beers and you're off the reins.
Well, you can take off my reins anytime. Sisney Boas, no.
Meet Vilje Maritz. He plays the handsome yet bashful Ben King on SABC3's High Rollers. His character Ben has finally married his pit boss Esme after a hot pursuit. And going by his blonde locks and striking blue eyes, we're sure he can win the attention of any warm-blooded cougar. The 23-year-old matriculated from Jan van Riebeeck High School and has been acting professionally since grade 9. His latest film credits include playing CJ van Aasbergen in the 2013 release Varias. We definitely look forward to more work from the young Cape Townian. And as for Ben King, well, you'll simply have to tune into High Rollers on Tuesdays to find out how the up-and-coming dealer makes a name for himself outside his father's shadow.
Don't say it, you bastard!
Ben, doen iets.
Your behavior is inappropriate, son.
I'm not your son. Ben, nie so nie. Goed dan anders, ma. At least now I know why he couldn't tolerate me all these years. Because I'm his brother's son.
What? Wow. Absolutely. Bella is she's swooning. She's taken aback by that role. Look at her.
Stealing hearts, man. Oh my goodness gracious.
Absolutely amazing. Well, that was a stunning performance from Vilje Maritz, of course, lighting up our small screens. But we do have him on the line this morning, and we're very, very honored to be speaking to him. Good morning, Vilje. How are you?
Good morning, are you?
Oh, so good. I like that.
Wow.
How's it going with you?
No, very well. I think better than you guys. I'm sitting at home in my boxes, checking out Expresso and just having a cup of coffee.
Lucky man.
Totally
lucky,
in your
lucky
boxes, man. I think you just made a couple of heart skip beats across the country when you just said that right there.
Vilje, now just looking at, a little bit of that intro and of course watching High Rollers, Ben King seems like such a fun role to play, but something that I always want to know from actors, how much of yourself do you bring to the role that you're playing at the moment?
Well, I think a lot that I brought to that role was I played a bit of rugby at school, so at the beginning of the series was quite a jock.
Yeah.
But the rest is a lot different. I mean, obviously I'm not married. Yes, so that was a bit of research, checking out older people that are married and see what they do. And then I'm more of a surfer kind of guy, not quite a lot like Ben. So there was a lot of research behind the character. Obviously, I don't want him to be like any of the other characters that I've done in Farias or what have you.
Wow, fantastic.
Now looking at Ben, he's also a guy that's not shy to wear like the low-cut V-neck shirts, the tight shirts, showing off muscles. Is that a bit of you as well, like the real you?
Well, actually, I've got people always they laugh at me because I don't have a sense of dressing. I always have to ask people before I go out, like, is this fitting together? Is this fine? They're always like, no, come with me, let me help you, because I'm really, really horrible at getting dressed myself.
Now, Vilje, you mentioned Farias a little bit earlier on, and you were with a stellar cast in that as well. Is there a character that you have not yet played that you would actually like to play one day?
I think like in Farias, it was a supporting lead role, and I would like to do a role which is more a dramatic lead role. I've done a bit of the romantic lead now, so I think if I can get something which has got a lot of impact in the dramatic world that can bring some tears out, that'll be great in a lead role.
Wow. Dude, I want to know this. I mean, you've been doing this since you were in grade 9, I understand. You were acting professionally at grade 9 while most other kids are, it's kind of trying to figure out what sports they want to do. You were a professional actor. How have your dreams changed since back then, and what you see for yourself in the future now?
Well, when I started back then, I mean, it was mostly just theatre that I did then. But as I say, you learn through theatre, and that helps you grow as an actor on TV. And then after school, I got opportunity to play in some TV work, and then from there just started growing. And I feel that if you work hard at what you want to do, then you'll be able to survive in this industry. As you know, it's very hard. But yeah, I think in the future I would like to expand a bit, do some radio work, get my voice work out there. Yeah, that'll be a great opportunity, some radio work, I think. Maybe even presenting somewhere in the future.
Well, I'm sure if you do it in your boxes, you'll have some great success with it. Well, yeah, dude, thank you very much for chatting to us. We really appreciate it, and can't wait to see you. Tuesdays, of course, 8:30 on SABC3. High Rollers, Ben King. Thank you very much, dude.
Cheers, have a good one.
Thanks for wow. Rising stars in South Africa makes us so proud to know that they are proudly South African. We are going to be taking a very, very quick break, so don't go anywhere.